I thought it was smart. You were doing like a TV show,
Right.
all right? And nobody really thought of you for movies or knew of
They
you
didn't
and
think of
stuff.
you as an adult even.
By being in Showgirls, whether it was a good movie or a bad movie, everybody was talking about you.
That's true. You know, and for all the criticism at the time, like here we are a year later and they still talk about it.
Yeah, and you
So
probably
Right,
thought...
they hated it so much.
And what did they say? Showgirls and Elizabeth Berkley.
Right.
You have
Now-
total name recognition.
And I thought at the time, I said, man, it was a Paul Verhoeven movie, who's
Right.
like a real well-known
He did
director.
Basic Instinct.
And RoboCop, right? Didn't he do RoboCop?
RoboCop, Total Recall. I mean, so to not have
Lots of
taken
good
that type of
movies.
opportunity.
You
was-
got to be nuts.
Yeah.
I find it remarkable that he didn't get blamed for the movie. You did. I find that remarkable.
Well, considering I didn't write it or direct it or produce it.
But you see, like there were some good actors in that movie, but anyone who's in a bad movie, you think they can't act.
And unfortunately, it's not like, let's say I had 10 other movies that you could compare and say, oh, she's that and that, that
Right.
and that.
It
So
was your
suddenly
first
people
movie.
thought, oh, she's that character.
But the bottom line
Elizabeth Berkley was born on July 28, 1972, in Farmington Hills, Michigan, to a Jewish family. A natural performer, she started dancing at age 5, training in ballet and jazz, and even performed in local theater. At 15, she moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting, landing small roles in TV shows like Gimme a Break and Silver Spoons. Her big break came in 1989 when she was cast as Jessie Spano, the smart and outspoken feminist in the teen sitcom Saved by the Bell. Airing on NBC, the show became a cultural phenomenon, running for 4 seasons and making Elizabeth a household name among teens. Her iconic caffeine pill episode, where Jessie dramatically cries, "I'm so excited, I'm so scared," became a meme-worthy moment. By 1993, at age 21, Elizabeth was ready to transition to movies. She appeared in Point Break, 1991, in a small role and starred in TV movies like Saved by the Bell, Hawaiian Style. Hollywood saw her as a rising star with her girl next door charm and dance background. In 1995, director Paul Verhoeven, fresh off the success of Basic Instinct, cast her as Nomi Malone in Showgirls, an NC-17 film about a Las Vegas dancer. Beating out Charlize Theron for the role, Elizabeth saw it as her ticket to A-list fame. She told People in 2020, "I was young and eager to prove I could do more." The film was hyped as a bold, sexy thriller, and at 23, Elizabeth was poised to become the next Sharon Stone. But things were about to take a drastic turn. Showgirls hit theaters in September 1995 with massive expectations. Directed by Paul Verhoeven and written by Joe Esterhazy, the team behind Basic Instinct, it was marketed as a provocative drama about ambition and betrayal in Las Vegas. But the NC-17 rating, graphic content, and over-the-top performances shocked audiences and critics. The film earned just $20 million against a $45 million budget, making it a box office bomb. Critics were brutal, calling it tasteless and exploitative. Elizabeth's performance as Nomi Malone, with its intense dance scenes and exaggerated acting, was singled out for ridicule. She won 2 Razzie Awards, Worst Actress and Worst New Star, and the film swept the Razzies, including Worst Picture. The backlash was devastating. Elizabeth, only 23, faced relentless criticism. She told The Independent in 2020, "There was so much cruelty around it. I was bullied." Director Paul Verhoeven later defended her, saying in a 2015 NY Daily News interview, "Hollywood unfairly turned its back on her. Her agency dropped her, and major studios stopped casting her in big-budget films." She transitioned to low-budget projects like The First Wives Club, 1996, in a minor role, and Lifetime movies like Lucky Christmas, 2011. The media painted her as a cautionary tale, and tabloids mocked her fall from grace. Personal struggles followed, including a divorce from artist Greg Lauren in 2003 after 2 years of marriage. Elizabeth later said on Dancing with the Stars, 2013, "I felt like I lost everything overnight." Showgirls gained a cult following over time, but for Elizabeth, the damage was done. Elizabeth Berkley didn't let Showgirls define her. In the 2000s, she pivoted to theater, starring in off-Broadway plays like Lenny and Sly Fox, earning praise for her stage presence. She also appeared in guest roles on shows like CSI, Miami, Law & Order, Criminal Intent, and New Girl 2016, showing her versatility. In 2013, she competed on Dancing with the Stars, finishing 6th and winning fans with her grace and determination. She told People, I wanted to show I'm more than that one role. Elizabeth embraced her Showgirls past, hosting screenings and reclaiming the film's cult status. In 2020, she produced and starred in Don't Nomi, a documentary exploring Showgirls' legacy, earning critical acclaim. She's also ventured into writing, publishing Ask Elizabeth 2011, a self-help book for teens based on her workshops empowering young women. Now, 53, Elizabeth is married to artist Greg Lauren. They reconciled post-divorce, and has a son, Sky, born in 2012. She runs workshops for teens, focusing on self-esteem, and supports charities like PETA and cancer research. Recent X posts in 2025 call her underrated and praise her resilience. While she hasn't returned to A-list status, her role in The Sex Lives of College Girls 2022-2024 and upcoming projects show she's still in the game. Elizabeth told Variety in 2024, "I've learned to let go of the past and keep moving forward." Elizabeth Berkley's story is a reminder of Hollywood's harsh judgment, especially on young women. Showgirls was a bold risk that backfired, but her resilience in rebuilding her career through theater, TV, and advocacy shows her strength. As Paul Verhoeven said, Hollywood unfairly blamed her for the film's failure, highlighting the industry's double standards. Her journey teaches us that one mistake doesn't define you. It's how you rise that matters. What do you think? Was Elizabeth unfairly scapegoated for Showgirls? Comment below and let's discuss.